put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Yeah, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up one time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with the lovely one and only Terry T-Bomb Long. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Man, we got an amazing show today for you guys. Tell me who we got. We got some lit guests. We got hot performances. Yes. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Welcome Jeannie Jones, Kitty of the City. Welcome her to the show. How you say it?
Wow. You know how I say it.
That's how LA
Don't act
connect,
like you don't
man.
know how I say that. Wow.
Yeah, right. I like that. Do it again.
Wow.
Kitty of the City.
Yes.
Am I saying it right? Make sure I'm not damaging her brand. Hey, miss.
Hey, cutie pie.
Got her coming up in a little bit.
Little bit.
And guess what?
What?
She's saying some things going on out there that we need to know about.
Well, y'all, listen.
No, all of us need to know about.
Let me tell you something. Coming up at 7:15, y'all gonna get some tea. I am sick of Kevin Hart pissing his wife off. What did he do this time?
Are you serious?
Yes, what did he do this time?
Again?
Aniko, call me, girl, so we can talk.
What you gonna tell her?
I'm gonna tell her some stuff, cause.
So anyway.
Call
7:15.
Aniko, call me.
We're gonna lock in with the one and only Kitty of the City, Jeannie Jones, out on the
West
Coast.
Going on out there.
She's gonna give us some of that West Coast juice. What about that?
Kevin Hart he just still being a hard head.
Wait a minute. We don't know what's going on yet. We gotta see. Is he being a hard head? You think that's what it is?
That's just my assumption.
We don't want to give him no fake news now. We gotta make sure that's what it is.
Fake news.
You guys stay tuned. We're gonna talk about it. Welcome, New Jersey. Welcome, Hall Mills Network. Welcome, Philadelphia. Welcome, New York. Of course, the one and only ATL in the building. Welcome, everybody in Atlanta. Welcome, North Carolina. Charlotte, to be exact. Who else we got? Ohio in the building. Who I'm leaving out? Make sure I'm not leaving anybody out. LA, you already know. Yeah, the one and only Kitty of the City herself is in the building. We can't wait to connect with her and get some of that juice. Because she got some juice from the West Coast, some exclusive. So just remember, you heard it right
juice.
here. Jeannie's juice. I like that. So you guys stay tuned. 7:15, we're going to lock and load with Miss Jeannie Jones. I want to welcome everybody to all the WLVS listeners. Facebook, make sure you guys tuned in. Give some people some shout outs. Our Facebook listeners. What we got?
I see my boo Betty Mary on there. Hey, boo.
Shout out Betty Mary. You already know. What's going on, babe?
I ain't seen her in a while.
Oh, yeah, she been ducking us.
She been ducking us, right?
Who else we got? Everybody on Facebook. Shout out everybody.
Shout out everybody on Instagram. We got a lot of people that logged in on our Instagram live too. Hey to everybody.
Shout out Big Jeff. Shout out the whole South Side too. Shout out Northwest, Uptown in the building. South Side, you already know. Butler Gardens. 16th Street. Man, who else? Who I got over there?
Can we shout out
Kentland? Shout out Kentland, the whole DMV, Kentland, Palmer Park, Sea Pleasant, Landover, all over. The whole DMV. Everybody supporting us, man. We appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Yes, we
got
do.
a whole lot going on today. So first of all, tell them who we got. We got guests.
Ooh, we got a lit lineup tonight, y'all. You know, after our Jeannie's juice, we've got
Jeannie's juice.
Jeannie's juice.
60 seconds.
Right.
We got 60 seconds with Jeannie.
60 seconds of Hollywood.
Jeannie juice.
Yeah. I'm going to
though.
give you some T-bomb juice. Okay.
Okay, T-bomb juice. Okay.
Okay, back to our guests for today. We've got super producer from the D.C. area, gone to L.A., doing big things with people like Nicki Minaj and lots of other great talented artists out there in the music industry. We got Low Key, the producer, going to join us for a few minutes tonight and let us know what's been going on with him. Low Key.
Low Key in the building.
Yes.
And guess what? Jeannie Jones is bringing us him. So he's brought to us directly from L.A., from the one and only Kitty of the City herself.
That's right. That's right. And And y'all, we've got this new web series coming up. It's called Differences. And so if you didn't look at it when we posted it all this week, you really need to check it out. So you're going to learn more about that today. We've got one of the actors who stars in this web series with us today going to tell us more about that. And
I didn't
closing.
get no call, casting call. I didn't get a shot. I didn't get.
Babe, they didn't ask you to be in it?
And I got IMDb credits. Am I saying it right?
IMDb. You did it
Internet
right.
Movie Database. IMDb. I got IMDb credits
didn't
already,
ask you?
and I still haven't gotten a casting call or nothing. And I'm at the status now. Just say this: I don't supposed to have the cast for all my movies that I get called for. I'm supposed to just get the script in my mind. So anyway, we're gonna talk about that when they get up here, because I need to know how I missed my casting.
Yeah, and then closing out the show, we got some dynamic vocals. I cannot wait to hear this young lady tear it up on the stage, Miss Cecily.
Oh, I thought you wanted
Alexa.
me to do something when you said dynamic vocals. I was like, oh, you finally woke up. Oh, you meant to. Oh, we got a guest.
Baby.
Who is it again?
Cecily Alexa.
I just wanted you to say her name again.
Yeah.
She is lit. and
Lit.
She's gonna take the stage
Let me
live.
tell y'all something.
Live.
Lit.
So
Lit.
yeah, we got a bomb show. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Okay, let me put a new. You know I gotta have my glasses on. Got to be able to see that thing. Spotlight News is brought to you by one. First of all, before we go any further, I don't know how Wifey missed this one, but we have a brand
Wifey missed it.
new sponsor.
Woohoo!
So let's give it up for Leverett Financial Services.
Yeah,
that's our
Leverett
new.
Financial Services.
That's our new sponsor. And guess what? This company is, man. When I say dynamic, it's so many things that this company does that other companies don't do. It's so many things financial planning wise that you can get yourself together for. How about having a retirement based on a life policy, a insurance policy? How about being able to cash out without penalties? How about all these other things that this company allows you to do? And I can't even name. You want to get into a little bit of
listen,
what they do?
One of the bigger things that they do is if you have a retirement plan 401k where you are and you roll it over into their plan, you're going to get 10% right off the top. So just imagine, let's just say you got
rollover.
Yeah, like a rollover, rolling it over from your plan to this financial services.
So we roll
10%.
over, we get 10%?
10%. So if you got, let's just say you have $100,000 in your 401k right now today, and you roll it over to Leverett Financial Services, immediately off the top, you're going to get $10,000 cash. Like,
now, how many people can't use $10,000
instantly
for rolling over
without
money
doing anything?
and getting it instantly with no penalties, no nothing?
That's
so
right.
like a lot of these companies won't allow you to do these type of things. A lot of companies, when you roll over money, you get nothing, absolutely nothing but a rollover. And so some companies give you 2 to 5%, those kind of things. This company gives you 10%. And a whole bunch of other juicy things that'll get that bag up for you and show you how to leverage money. So we're going to give out the phone number before we get out of here, but we just want to welcome them aboard and say thank you for being our sponsor. Make sure you guys tune into them. We're going to give out the website. You got the website information?
I do. Let's see. Do I have the website information?
So anyway,
here?
before we get
I
off.
do.
Oh, you do?
I
Okay.
do. Skirt. I
Got that on deck.
I got it. www.leverettfinancialservices.com. So that's all together. Leverett.
Leverette. Leverette.
You got
One more
it.
time. Get that site up.
Leverette.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay, beatboxer.
Yes.
We're going to put that on there. You seen how I killed that?
Not right now.
Okay, so Leverett Financial Services definitely is an amazing company. Make sure you guys get on that site and check them out. And we'll give out the phone number before we get out of here. So thank you guys for being our sponsor. And of course, you already know Horse and Dickies is one of our favorites. And when I tell you that fish, that shrimp, that man, all of the food, the sides, man, bomb. Make sure you guys check out any of those 3 locations: Allentown Road, 4th Street, or 12th Street. Make sure you get up there and check out Horse and Dickies. Tell them Spotlight Over the City sent you. And guess what?
10%.
You get a 10% discount. They hit that button, bing, and it'll be right on your receipt. It'll say Spotlight Over the City, 10% off.
And y'all save
you can't
those.
beat that. We actually have a copy of the receipt.
I want
Jacob,
you
see
all
our
to,
receipt
if
on
you
there
do
somewhere?
that, I want you to save your receipts this coming week, because next week we're going to announce a contest.
You see that?
Where you can win something if you show us that you have that receipt that says you got your Spotlight special at Horse and Dickey. So save that receipt for this week, and I'll announce it later in the week.
Yes, so make sure you go check them out and tell them Spotlight sent you. Don't just go. Make sure you tell them that we sent you and get your discount. And we want to make sure that we represent them. They've been a staple in the community forever.
Yep.
So shout out to Horse and Dickies once again. Let's get to it. Spotlight News is sponsored by none other than Horse and Dickies. The music mogul, Suge Knight, has been sentenced to 28 years for the fatal hit and run. And, man, they was going through a lot out there and straight out of Compton. They out there filming, and Suge out there cutting up. And so Suge ran over a guy, allegedly. Well, I guess it's not allegedly now. Yeah. And the guy was killed in this accident, and he has been sentenced. They ran some things concurrent, what they call, he had a bunch of different charges. So they ran a bunch of charges together and gave him 28 years total for it all. So it's not just for the hit and run. It was for some other things.
Bye, Suge.
As well. So, yeah. So Suge gonna need some prayer.
Bye.
Okay, Suge. That's the end of that. So I guess we'll see you when we see you.
Yeah.
I've never been a real Suge Knight fan. I don't really have not a bad to say about Suge, but I don't have nothing good to say about Suge. So I'm moving on. Michelle Obama is set to release her. As a matter of fact, wait. Oh yeah, that's good.
She's going on a book tour too.
She has a book tour. She has a book coming out. It's called Becoming, and the book will be dropping what? November 13th. Yeah. And she's already scheduled for an ABC interview. And then we're going to schedule her for a spotlight one right after that.
I know that's right.
So,
I'm going to call her.
We're going to let her get all that other mess out the way. And then she'll come through spotlight and we'll sit down and chop it up like the family we are. Yep. So shout out to Michelle Obama, the one and only first lady. She'll always be first lady to us, right? First lady Michelle Obama. She's looking real good these days too, though. Yeah. Just wanted to say that. Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
So, I didn't send those other pictures. I kept them for myself. But I had some pictures that I was supposed to send in, and I messed around and sent that one because it was the book cover, so I wanted to make sure.
You had some more pictures you saved for yourself?
So we got to cut it short because guess what? We're going to come back to this. We'll get back to the other segments, but right now, we have to get to L.A. and find out about this juice that Jeannie got for us. So wait a minute before we do it. Let's play our theme music. We got some theme music, Jacob. We got to bring her in right. We got some music that Jeannie has. So we're gonna wait for our producer, our engineer, because we gotta make sure we segue her in the right way.
60 Seconds of Hollywood
with Jeannie Jones.
Hey, Spotlight.
Hey. Welcome aboard. We'd like to welcome Jeannie Jones to the show, the kitty of the city. What's up, baby?
Woo! Much, Stan and Terry. First of all, a lot of people throwing shade to our homegirl, Toni Braxton, all because y'all know the family Braxton values and all the talk about them recently hooking up to try to fix their life with Iyanla has gone haywire. And it's mostly because she's been honest. She's saying stuff that a lot of us just don't say to our fam straight up. She said that if her family wasn't family, she wouldn't be their friends. Basically, she don't even like her sister. She said most of the time she's angry at one or all of them. So don't throw shade. I think it's, cool to be honest. So kudos to Toni for that.
Kudos to her.
Y'all know Ray Donovan. Y'all know Pooch Hall. Whether you know him from that show or when he was on the TV show The Game. Well, look, about a few miles from where I am right now, last night, he caught a DUI charge and child endangerment, okay? What? Arrested. Now, hold up. Pooch was good as an athlete, but he's sitting up here driving with his 2-year-old son in his lap.
In his lap, right?
A parked car, and thank goodness the baby's okay. Police came, arrested him, his wife showed up, and where they do that at?
Where they do that?
On your block.
I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. No, all up in Burbank. So, Pooch, chill, okay?
Hey, Pooch, you got to chill.
You're going to be forced to chill now.
Man, this game is all twisted. And then my man, Kevin Hart, man, you can't do nothing but salute that dude because he is winning on every single level with his Heartbeat Productions. And he also just recently hit #1 again with Night School. Well, my girl, Tiffany Haddish. Now, check this out. Everything been going good. If you follow Kevin and wifey and Nico, a lot of times she will accompany him on tour. Sometimes she chills with, baby Kenzo at home or whatever. Well, there was an after party for Night School in New York last week. Wifey was like, that is one after party you're not going to go to. She usually chill, but she was like, nah, he's not going to this one. That's because it was at Scores nightclub, the strip club in New York. And we all know that Kevin can be a little irresponsible when it comes to being around other ladies. So we understand that.
Yeah, we do. And you
would
know
you
what?
Let somebody go to the strip club without you?
You can't.
I'm gonna have to take it with me, Jeannie. Now I'll go,
but you can't go without me.
I gotta take it with me.
No.
But look, Kevin could have called me. You tell Kevin call me. I'll keep him out of trouble. So next time I'll go there with him, and Nico can stay with wifey. How about that?
Oh, that is hilarious. So then if he comes to DC, I mean, if y'all end up over there at stadium, look, I'm not going to say I know from experience. Got to be careful. Hey, good old Queen
Don't let
Chapel
Kevin
Road.
get you in trouble, babe.
Hey, you ain't just get a street though, Jeannie. You didn't say
know
good
what
old
I'm saying?
Queen
Hey,
Chapel
that's
Road.
60 seconds of Hollywood. I'm Jeannie Jones back. The spotlight back to you, Terry and Stan.
Love you.
Love you, smooches. Thank you from all the way from LA. Once again, give it up for the one and only Kitty of the City, Jeannie Jones herself.
Yes,
give it up one
yes,
time.
Yes. Woo!
Yes, thank you
All
for that
right.
segment. We had a great time.
That's
we
right.
always have a great time with
Always,
Jeannie.
always,
So thank you, family, for tuning in. We love you guys. Shout out to LA, everybody out there. She gave us the dirt out there in LA. So Kevin Hart ain't in no real deep trouble this time. He doing some good stuff. How about that?
He's doing some great things, but he better stay away from them strip clubs. And Nico said, no, you won't be. No, you won't.
She shut it down.
Shut it right down.
It's no way.
No.
She not gonna play with
Nope.
it. So I mean, like,
No.
so that's the thing. If you cheat one time, 1.5 time, I mean, if she say she forgives you, it's how's that work? Like,
Well, if you cheat one time and
forgive
you're
me,
still
but I
alive
still
and
have-
breathing, then we can revisit it. But just don't cheat.
well, what
So-
I'm saying is, once he said I'm sorry and she said okay, I got you, then don't he get a chance to still go to those strip clubs and the trust is still restored and he gets to go and have his full
No.
life
So,
again?
no.
No.
It's a
So
no.
it's restrictions.
It's
now.
a no for me, dog. No.
It's restrictions on that thing now, huh?
Yeah. So yeah, we got our super producer hanging on, and we're gonna try to get him Skyped in. Jake, you got him up?
Yes. Let's
Bring
get
in
to it.
low key.
Let's talk to low key. Low key, you in the building?
Let's talk to low key.
West Coast, we back on the West Coast, dialing them up. Is that our dialing music? I like it.
Do, do,
That was
do.
kinda
It's almost
fire.
sound like Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Do, do, do.
Yo,
Yo, what's
Yo,
up? What's
yo,
up?
Yo,
Got
yo.
the
What's
one
up?
and only
What's
low
up?
key in the building. What's
Low
going
key
on,
in
partner?
the building.
everything good. How y'all?
Hey man, we doing good down here in the DMV. What's going on the West Coast?
Man, I just left the West Coast. I'm down in Atlanta right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's what you moving around. You moving around.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we are glad to have you join us today. Let us know in the DMV what's been going on with you, what you got coming up. We won't keep you too long. He is from the DC area, y'all. So that's what's really popping when you're coming from the Chocolate City.
So
That's
tell them a
really
little bit
Yeah.
about what he got going on though. Like this
Yeah.
guy's a super producer.
super producer.
Working with
man.
Nicki Minaj, working with who?
He's working
Yeah,
with a lot of
Nikki,
people. I'm gonna let him tell
Wiz,
us.
Kevin Gates, the
Oh,
game,
the homie Gates.
Shot Glizzy. Yeah, a little bit of everybody. I did a few things for TV, TV shows.
Yeah.
Man, we love it. We trying to see you much as we can hear you, but we can't see you. But anyway.
Yeah,
we
hold on, let me fix this camera.
Okay, it's on your side. Okay, got you. We trying to let our audience get a sneak peek at who low key is.
Yeah, let them see who low key is.
Okay. Let me see if this works. We in there?
Nah, but it's okay.
No,
We're gonna
it's-
keep it. Yeah, there we
There you
go.
go.
There we go. We got you in the building.
Okay.
Now we
All
talking.
right, bet.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. So, I work with a little bit of everybody. I mean, right now, I'm working on my own project. It's all mostly independent artists.
Okay.
And I got a few major artists on there as well, but I'm pushing my own, mixtape album. It's called Everybody Eat, Volume 1.
Got you.
Wow.
So, I'm spreading the love, getting, independent artists a chance to make money off of streams and setting them up with distribution accounts and just trying to help independent artists.
I like it. I
Sounds
like
good.
it.
So we hear you working with Nicki Minaj or have worked with Nicki Minaj.
You did a dope song for her. I think we're
Yeah,
having
I think we
technical
lost her.
difficulties. How you say that
Tickle
word?
faulties.
How you say that word? What's
Yeah,
in
we're gonna try to get
what's
back.
in my
We're gonna
cup?
try to get back to low key. Yeah, hopefully we can get him back. Here we go.
Technical
us?
difficulties. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
got you. We got you back.
Yeah, my bad. I'm in the hills.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. Yeah. So did y'all hear everything I was saying?
Yeah, we heard you. So we say you got a project with Nicki Minaj?
Well, I did a song on her Queen album.
Bet.
It's called Regular Degular.
Yeah.
Regular degular. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
I like that one.
Yeah,
I like that one a
appreciate it.
lot. Good
So how did you
job.
guys hook up? Like, how did you get connected all the way from the DMV, get out California, and then you plug into
Man.
people like the top of the tops? How did that happen?
So I got a team of people around me, which I grew up with. One guy named Invincible. He's a producer, so he's the reason I started producing since we was 11 years old. He's from the DMV, and he played in the What Band, Northeast Groovers. So he live in LA. He got signed to Atlantic Records, and I brought him in on the Game album, and then he ended up getting me in on the Nicki album.
Wow.
So it's like we helping each other out, we building
That's
together.
what's up?
I like that. That's how it should be.
That's how it should be. I love
you know,
it.
Yeah, that's how it should work.
I
Well,
love
we're not gonna hold you low key. Give us the information. Where can they find your new mixtape? Where can they find you? And your social media and all that. Let us get it.
Okay, the new mixtape coming out in 2 weeks, October 21st. It's gonna be on Spotify, just and everywhere actually. Title.
Okay.
Just
Gotcha.
type in "Everybody Eat," and then
Everybody Eat.
my Instagram is at lowkey_producer. It's LOKEY_producer.
Okay.
Low key, no W.
Got you.
Okay. When
All
you
right,
coming
brother.
back to the DC area so you can stop by Spotlight over the city in person?
I'll be out there soon.
All right.
I'm gonna think around Thanksgiving time.
All right, cool. So
Okay.
keep us posted, bro. You keep doing what you're doing. We love what you got going on, man. Thanks for being a part of Spotlight. And we'll catch up with you when you get to the city. You stay up.
All right, you too, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Okay.
right, you too, bro.
All right.
All right.
My man, Low Key.
All
We
right,
thank him
y'all.
for stopping by once again.
Yes. Thank
Man,
you.
we be having, you know
We
what?
got some nice, really nice guests, babe.
Yeah, from the DMV to Hollywood,
That's
man.
right.
Jenny Jones. We
How
shout out to
about
her
that?
one more time. We love it.
How
So
about
before
that? Okay.
my man. Our
Good.
producer Jacob is the hottest too. He the producer, the engineer. He do a whole bunch of stuff.
do
So
a whole
just
bunch of stuff.
shout out to him, man. He keep us afloat, man.
Yes, he
So
does.
before we get into our guests, we always have to do our favorite segment, and it's brought to you by Leverett Financial Services, the ones I just told you about. And it's the segment, one of my favorites, of course, Spotlight Shining Star. I'm gonna make it quick.
Okay.
His guy's name is Raymond. I don't have his full name and this and that, but I just really like what he stood for. Raymond was just an average guy working a 9 to 5. He found a bunch of courage, decided he wanted to change his life. So he decided, I'm going to get into branding, right? Young guy. So he started a branding company, quit his job, stepped out on faith and said, I'm going to just make it happen. And this guy ended up being the plug, actually, for some of the biggest brands such as Nike, Puma, Bad Boy, the Trayvon Martin Foundation, Ciroc, Motown Records, Cavassier, and the Major League Baseball league.
That's what's up.
To name a few now.
Yeah.
So I ain't had time for the whole list.
Okay, Raymond.
But what I'm telling you is this young guy has really stepped out there. And so I salute you, Raymond. You can find him at Ray and Night, Nite, at Ray and Night on Instagram.
On Instagram.
And you can follow his story. You can check out some of what he has going on and his brand and the whole nine. But I just wanted to say
Kudos to
salute
you,
to you,
Raymond.
man, for your grind, your hustle, and from having the guts to get off of that what we call a rat race, get out of that rat race. And I'm not knocking anybody who has to work a 9 to 5. You have to do what you have to do.
Yes.
But if you have a chance and you have the guts to step out on faith and make a move for yourself and employ yourself, why not?
That's right.
And so I always will salute those people. Shout out Lavelle Long Cuzzo. Shout out Penny. Shout out LaShawn, Rhonda, Jeannie, of course, Betty, Mary, all the people that's watching us on Facebook. We definitely appreciate you guys tuning in.
And hey to you all on the Instagram Live as well.
Of
Hello,
course.
everybody.
Everybody, the Listen Vision family, WLVS. We got to go to a commercial because we got to get to our guests. We'll be right back.
Right
Spotlight.
back.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. A key modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. A key modeling, baby. ATLD. I put I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, and we have a +1 +1. A +1 here and
Plus
a
one and
here.
one. One in the box. We got one in the box.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
We got Mr. Frank White from the web series coming up October 16th, Differences.
That's correct.
Welcome.
Welcome aboard. But he's not by himself, though. He's not by himself. We got some company.
So who else is behind
You know,
this Differences
man,
web series that we
listen.
have in here today?
My name is Antoine. A lot of people call me Showcase. I'm the director, co-writer, and producer for said
I
differences.
know that's right.
Basically, the man
He's the man.
that
Right.
created this whole thing. That got it
Wow.
all started for us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, when I read about it, I got super interested. I was like, wow, this is going to be really good. You
Oh,
all
that was the
really
point.
have a really, really good thing coming up.
Oh yes.
So
that
why
was
don't
the
you
point.
tell Spotlight Over the City viewers all about Differences and how it came about?
Well,
Yeah.
we were watching TV, me and the other co-producer, Warren Shorter, and we saw a need for an all-male cast that didn't. Can we cuss on the show?
Hey,
you say what you
Spotlight
wanna
over the
say.
city, man.
Well, just make
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Yeah, we didn't want to shit on women because there's a lot of shows on there that's like male-driven that don't give women their props too.
Right.
You know, so we can also show things on differences that highlight social issues, relationships, and things that's going on in the world without downplaying women. So this is just from a male's perspective.
Right.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. I
Makes
like
sense.
it.
So tell us the premises. Like, how do you give us a back up, but give us a look. Like for those who haven't even heard of Differences, what exactly is the series about? Exactly.
We follow 4 friends. One over there is Derek. That's the main lead guy.
Main character.
Main character.
Okay, Derek.
His 3 friends, Deshaun, Ralph, and Malcolm. And they're just, I guess in a sense, millennials going through life and dealing with different challenges as far as relationships, jobs, and other type of social issues that we just kind of harp on. So I think one of the ones we talked about is like abortion and what we really think about that from a male's perspective. You
Right.
know?
That's going to be lit
That's
because
hot.
I want to know. I want to
yeah.
hear it.
And I think every woman that I told about the show, they're like, we've been wanting to see the inside of what a man thinks about certain things.
Yes.
You know?
I want to know.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
So I like the concept already. So how did you guys come up with the characters? Like, did you guys already know each other, or
Well,
How did that
it
come
was
about?
interesting. So I was working on a separate web series, and he just reached out and said, "Hey, we have this opportunity. We really, want you to audition." I went in and sent an audition tape in, and they were like, "All right, come on down." And then from there, the rest is pretty much history. So it was one of those things where everything just kind of aligned the way that it was supposed to.
Wow.
And we're here now. So.
Absolutely.
I so believe in stuff like that.
Oh,
when
me
you
too.
just said things just align the way they're supposed to. I believe in that so much.
Absolutely.
they say that's
Yeah.
what happens when hard work meet preparation?
Absolutely.
Right? That's what happens. It just aligns.
Man, did we prep?
And so we know it's a lot of hard work behind the scenes. A lot of people don't realize how much production
my
is
God.
work. They just see the finished product and be like, wow, that was lit. Or they criticize what they see. Either way. But they don't realize how much work and how much dedication it takes, and those sleepless nights, and those one up to the minute wondering what's going to be.
We're talking
this
about
and that.
Long days.
7 hours of footage narrowed down to episodes. We have 8 episodes.
Okay.
That's roughly around averaging about 17 minutes per episode.
Got you. How many you shot so far?
Oh, no, we're done.
Oh, you guys
yeah,
shot
yeah.
all
It's
the whole
Oh, it's
over.
done. Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
October 16th, baby.
Post production.
October 16th.
October
It's
16th.
ready. It's going
So
down.
YouTube.
okay, so
Oh, yeah.
October 16th, people are going to be able to go online
Yep.
and start watching.
Yep, it will be on YouTube. The channel is Showcase TV, SHOCASE TV.
Y'all got that? I'm
Say it one more
excited.
time. What's the
Yep,
name?
it's on YouTube. The channel is Showcase TV.
Showcase.
SHOCASE TV.
Showcase TV. SHO.
Yes.
SHO. Not a W. SHOCASE, right?
Absolutely. We already
TV.
went.
TV. Make
What?
sure you guys tune in and locked and loaded. October what?
16th, baby.
16. When I say that date, both of them light up. Like, that's the thing. I say
16.
October
I know.
16. That means it's
I
really
am-
done. It's
Ooh,
live. It's live.
it's-
Are
right?
you all
to be
having
on.
like a party or something that y'all want me and Stan to come to?
Well,
You know what's funny?
well. Now that
funny?
you mention it,
Yeah,
We have a
yeah.
red carpet event happening on the 13th.
yes.
Oh.
Yep, and it's black and pink.
Black and pink.
Black and
Okay.
pink party.
Oh, we're
I-
gonna
Okay.
get
I
fresh.
have
And
like,
so-
yeah,
Oh,
y'all
this-
want
oh, this the
spotlight over the
invite.
city in the
this is the-
building?
Oh, this the
Official
invite.
invite.
This
And they
the
can't
invite.
retract it now. Y'all
Spotlight
heard us
is the
say
invite.
spotlight
Y'all
in the
gotta come
building.
down.
So
We'll
make
be
sure
there.
y'all know.
Come on
That's the
down.
13th, right?
13th, man.
So we
through the
can't
7th.
tell all of y'all where the party gonna be because y'all be done
No,
showed up talking about
exactly.
spotlight said this and that. We
Nope.
let you know when they let us know.
It's
We let
just
you
us.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just spotlight. It's
Spotlight
not
over the
yeah.
city is
We'll-
more than welcome.
We'll
Yeah,
send
so
y'all
we're gonna
the
come
video
there. We're
and
gonna take some
from it.
pictures and
Please.
Yeah, we're gonna come and do that and
well, we
represent
media,
for
so we gonna
Spotlight.
come and
Yeah.
represent.
Great.
We gotta
Okay,
make sure we put
October
y'all out there,
13th.
'cause
Yes,
that's what
ma'am.
we do at
I'm
Spotlight.
with it.
We
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure we showcase the thing,
Well,
right?
be-
what
but
I mean?
before I let you go, I want to know what was your favorite thing to portray about Derek?
My favorite thing was just to show the different parts of Derek. So there's a lot of different aspects of Derek, and you'll see bits and pieces of Derek in the friends that he has around him. So, and it basically is a culmination into Derek. Derek is the culmination of his friends for the most part. But it was just, first and foremost, it was just fun to bring the character to, this type of setting, this type of life. Just like Showcase said, we don't get a chance to, put our women on a different platform when it's an all male kind of led cast. So
Yeah.
Right.
we just want to make sure we do something a little bit different. And I got on board as soon as I heard the concept, read the script. It was a done deal. So
I love it.
yeah, it was
Love it.
Yeah.
just meant to be. So
Yeah, man.
Love it.
The cast, man. One thing that one person said about the cast is that I picked basically the popular person out of all the groups that you see in high school. And made them famous. So you got the pretty boy, and you got the
Okay.
jock.
Oh, that's funny.
Deshaun's like the jock
That
player
is
type
funny.
of guy.
Yeah.
Malcolm is like the cool, collective. But the thing about Malcolm is he's a gay character, but he's the alpha male.
Oh,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
interesting.
Right, and then you got Ralph, who's like the conscious woke brother,
Right.
and they're all friends, and you all get to see their vulnerable parts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This
I'm
is
looking
it's
forward
getting
to
more
it.
and more
It's
interesting.
dynamic.
Yeah,
It's
man. I'm
very
like, I'm
dynamic.
looking forward to
very,
it.
Yeah,
very
it's getting
dynamic.
more and
Okay,
more
then.
layers.
So we gonna see y'all on the 13th.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Because we're
absolutely.
gonna
Oh, yeah.
turn up.
Turn it up.
The
Lit-
And
13th,
then on the
but the
16th,
showing
I'm
is
gonna
the
be in front of
16th.
the TV or the
On
we can
YouTube.
put, we
Yep,
can put it on
YouTube.
our screen, but we can
Everywhere.
get it on our
Showcase
TV.
TV.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Showcase TV.
Showcase TV.
Showcase
Everywhere.
TV.
Every Tuesday after that.
And
Okay.
So every Tuesday, so it premieres on a Tuesday. That's a Tuesday.
Yep, that's a
Yes.
Tuesday.
And every
October
Tuesday
16th.
following that, so it's weekly.
Yep,
Yes.
weekly.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Shout
so
out
I'm so
your,
proud of you guys, man. I'm
Appreciate
super
that.
proud. I know this thing. I know when you had that vision, it seems so far, but you only a little bit away.
Yep. 12 days.
You only a
my
little
mic.
bit away.
Someone's asking a question real quick. They want to know: did Derek end up cheating on that girl?
Did Derek end up cheating on that girl? Now you know that you gotta find out.
You gotta find. Wait,
You
to
gotta
find out.
find out.
You gotta watch.
The way he
Come
looking, I
on.
think it's a yay. I think it's a
Come on,
yay.
hey,
gotta
hey,
watch.
Wait
no, you
until
gotta
the
watch.
16th.
You gotta watch.
You gotta watch.
All I'm going to say is it's called differences for a reason.
For a reason. Differences for a
Differences.
reason. So it's me, Karma. You gotta wait until the 16th to find out.
Hilarious.
So
That's
give everyone
16th.
all of the information that they need, social
Where they can
media, and how
find
they
you
can,
guys.
all of that.
How they can follow you
Showcase,
guys.
at Showcase TV, at Diff Web Series. My personal handle is Frank SS White, and that's everywhere, Twitter and
Okay.
YouTube. So come-
Okay.
make sure you follow
Okay.
us. Hit subscribe too.
Yes.
When you go to YouTube. Make sure
We
you
are
subscribe.
super psyched.
And once again, the YouTube channel is Showcase SHOCASE TV.
That's
Showcase TV. Make sure you tune in. Keep it locked and loaded. We loving these series that's coming out
Yes.
on YouTube
Oh, yeah.
and stuff like that too. We're taking the power back, and so now you're becoming more independent, and you can still have leverage.
That's
and
right.
So that's another thing.
The
that
long
I
way
really,
coming
really,
soon.
really like. So look out too. Yeah, we got our own situation.
The long way
that we
coming
working
soon,
out
y'all.
called the long way
Hey,
with
there
me
you
and
go.
wifey and the whole nine.
Love it,
Not
love
gonna be
it.
mad because y'all didn't look at my did I say right? IMBD.
IMBD.
Oh, all of that. Yeah,
IMDb.
both of those. And
Yeah,
look
for
at-
your next web
look me
series,
up.
can you give him something like a small
Hey,
little
listen, man,
role
you
or
know,
something?
Because
you
the
know,
boy can act, though.
I might
Just trying to tell you, the
the
boy
boy
thorough.
man something. He's been looking out
Just
for
give
us,
him a
you
little
know.
role
I'm gonna
like
make sure I
something.
blast it out, man. That'll just make me promote it harder. You see
That's
that?
what I'm saying.
If I was in it, I'd really go super crazy with the promotion. Cameras everywhere, follow me to the
Like,
production.
follow me on differences.
You see what I'm
over here
saying?
with it.
I got a real camera crew. They gonna put the cameras and follow
Yep.
me to the production.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, y'all heard that? So if I say, "Hey, come on, be on the show," he say, "Nah," he became Hollywood.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
One thing
Yeah.
about me, I ain't never gonna be too Hollywood. I'm gonna come through.
He gonna always
I'ma
be
come
him.
through.
That's one thing
One
I
thing
love
I'ma do
about
is
my
That's
husband.
how you got to be.
But I appreciate you guys once again for stopping.
we
through.
do.
We
Thank you
appreciate
so
being
much.
part of
Thank you for
Spotlight
having
Over the
us.
City family. You guys welcome. You family now, so you can come
Baby,
back.
you gonna wear your
Absolutely.
pink pants that I got for
I
you?
don't.
Got to wear the pink pants.
You know
Pink
what,
and
though?
black.
I mean,
You know
can
what?
Throw it on.
I don't have
Make
pink
it
pants.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so y'all want you to wear pink
Yeah.
pants.
Shout
to
out
the
to that
party.
whole thing too. Yeah,
Oh,
breast
yeah.
cancer
Yeah,
awareness
yeah,
is
yeah.
this month.
Yes, it
So,
is.
Make sure you support.
that whole thing, we're gonna be doing a show. I think the end of the month we're gonna be dedicating a show, not the entire show, but we're gonna be dedicating segments of the show to breast cancer
cancer
awareness.
awareness.
We're gonna have
That's
somebody come on and speak about it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's a big thing. Breast cancer, period,
Absolutely.
is humongous today in our community as
F cancer.
as well as others.
Affects
So,
everyone.
yes, that's something we definitely have to stay on top of.
Okay.
So anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. Thank you guys for coming. We're gonna be right back after this commercial with our next guest, Spotlight Over the City.
Spotlight over the city.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And guess what? We got a real truth plus one this time. We said we had
That's
a plus one. You want to introduce our guest, Missy, or you over there struggling with the Facebook?
I'm over here trying to get you
We
together,
trying to get back
honey.
on Facebook,
Yeah,
you guys.
I
We done
need
lost
you to
out
handle
there
that
on
for me,
connection.
honey.
Okay, wait a minute.
Honey bunny. Okay.
Okay, so what we doing?
All right. Whew. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to.
Did you share it?
We had technical. Yeah, we.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's get to it. Don't worry about that one. Let's get to
Okay.
the show. Don't worry about the shit.
Okay. Y'all see
live.
this lovely lady that we
We
got
live.
right here beside me, Miss Cecily. Welcome to Spotlight Over the City. Thank you for
We gotta
joining
give her
us.
a real introduction.
Woo!
Welcome.
Thank you
Let's rewind. Let's get
you
this
wanna-
young
wait,
lady
let
a
me-
real
okay,
introduction, please.
let me do this real quick.
This is an artist.
Like that.
Okay.
Come on, let's do it together, babe.
No, we not.
Cecil,
Okay.
you want to do it?
That's okay. So
Yes,
tell me
she
something,
did
man.
it.
What does that have to do with the intro?
We was like rewinding, like back it on up, like that.
Oh, okay.
I just do my little ad libs and
Okay,
remixes.
so let's give it the ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Without further ado,
Woo!
coming to the set, the one and only.
Miss Cecily.
Okay, you
Woo!
almost up. Give it up. That's how we
That was
introduce
really
our
nice.
guests.
You like that, right?
You see that? That's better than Steve Harvey. You see that?
She gonna take me on tour with her so I can open up for her. I was just trying to let her
That's why
see.
she gave the big intro. She trying to get on
Yeah.
set with you. So let's
Yes.
get into it a little bit.
Yeah, tell
The
us
first
about
thing
you.
I want to know
What?
is when you get in your car and you crank that volume up, who are you listening to?
You know what's funny? My favorite thing to listen to is The Quiet Storm on WHUR. That's
Sound
my
like you're an
favorite
old
thing.
head like me.
I'm
You're an old
definitely
young
an
person.
old head.
She's an old young person like
Wow.
me.
I am.
I love that. That's me.
Yeah, I love The Quiet Storm. I listen like all the time. I'm always driving. I'm in my car a lot, and I'm always driving around late, coming back from gigs and stuff. So I always listen to The Quiet Storm.
Wow,
Okay, so
I
I'm
love
cool
that.
with that. That's what's up. So
Yeah.
now let's get into it a little bit. Are you from the DMV?
I am. Yes, I'm from DC.
Okay, so let's talk about it. It's a
What?
DMV artist.
Yeah, DMV
right?
artist. She's from DC, and you started singing because.
Well, I started singing, like I started taking voice lessons when I was 12 or 13.
Wow.
And I don't know, I was nervous to sing in front of people, but I always liked the way singing felt like in my body. Like it made me feel good to sing. And so I saw an ad advertising voice lessons, and I asked my mom if I could take voice lessons. And she asked me, "Can you sing?" Because she wasn't going to pay for voice lessons
If you
unless I
couldn't
had
sing.
some
If you
natural talent.
That's right.
So I had to perform for her in the kitchen, and then she was like, "Okay, you can
You
take
got
voice
something.
lessons."
And
Yeah.
you wasn't
Right.
afraid when she said, "Let me hear you."
Of course I was afraid. I went in my room, I practiced. What's funny is I tell that story a lot, and I never remember what song it was. And she told me like a few months ago that I came back and sang the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. I don't know why.
That's
I
a
guess I
tough
just
one,
knew
too,
that
though.
song
Yeah, that
really
is
well.
tough.
So yeah, and so I started taking voice lessons, and I did that all through high school, all through college. But I really wanted to be a diplomat. I was always really interested in international relations and kind of development work and things like that. And it wasn't until I was in college and I really started getting into it more that I realized that singing made me the happiest and that I should be doing that.
man, I love it.
Yeah.
I
So I
love
started kind of pursuing it full time once I graduated from college in 2012. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. So you've been at it for a minute.
And yes, and she is amazing. If you all if you don't know who she is, make sure you get to know who she is, because when you start listening to some of her vocals, man, listen, lit.
I
Lit.
appreciate that.
Yes.
And
you're
so
lit.
we're honored to have you on
We
to do a
are
live
honored.
performance today. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes,
Me
we
too.
are.
That's pretty cool. So once you figured out, okay, mom's gonna pay for the voice lessons. I got past my biggest critic, which is the home front, moms. Right? She's gonna be the one who's gonna be honest and say, not so much.
Yeah.
So you won her over, right? Started taking voice lessons. So when did you decide, when you hit that stage, that this is for real? Like, what was the show that said, wow, this is it. I have something.
You know what's funny? It wasn't actually my show. I was at someone else's show. I was actually at like this big jazz festival, and I don't even remember who was performing, but me and my parents were watching somebody perform on this big outdoor stage, and I just had this feeling like, as much as I'm enjoying this, like it was a beautiful day, it was like great music, I just really wanted to be on stage. Like I knew I would prefer to be on stage. Like that's where I wanted to be. And that's when it kind of hit me like, yeah, that's where you're happiest. That's like your happy place, and that's what you should be focusing on doing more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Isn't
I really
it such
do.
a blessing to find something that you enjoy and you can do it for
Yeah.
a living, like you really can get to do what you want to do?
Yep.
So many
Yeah.
people are stuck in positions that they actually hate, and they have to get up and be in prison every day for 8, 9, 10 hours a day, and you get a chance to grab a mic and bless your vocals and give people your blessings with your vocals, and get a check.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, there are a lot of struggles in it. It's like I don't always get to do what I want to do. Like I was telling somebody the other day, I did a little talk, a workshop at Maya Angelou Public Charter School to a group of students who are interested in the arts. And I was just telling about my experiences as an independent artist and how I spent a lot of time sending emails, writing invoices, like trying to schedule band rehearsals, like a lot of logistics, a lot of not fun stuff, you know? But the moments when I get to perform, when I get to write, when I get to be in the studio, like that makes it worth it. It does.
Yeah, I bet it does. So why don't you tell everyone if you have any upcoming events or anything where we can come out and support you, let them know how they can keep up with you before you take to the stage.
Yeah, for sure. So if anyone's in New York City, I'm actually performing tomorrow in New York at the Apollo Music Cafe in Harlem.
Yay.
So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
What time is the
I'm
performance
there.
tomorrow?
It's a late night show. It doesn't start till 10. It's from 10 to midnight. It's me
that's perfect on a Friday.
and another female vocalist named Kyla Jade, who's recently on The Voice.
Okay.
So we're
Okay,
doing
cool.
a co-bill. And then for anyone who's interested, you can definitely find all of my music. I just put out a new album this year called Songs of Love and Freedom. And the song I'm going to do tonight is from that project. And if you like what you hear, you can go on iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, wherever you like to listen to music, and look up Songs of Love and Freedom, and you'll find me.
Wonderful.
Songs of Love and Freedom.
Y'all got
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And one more time, you said that's you have a single. What's the name of your single that you're performing?
Well, the song I'm performing tonight is called Don't Hide the Sun.
Don't Hide the Sun.
Yes.
Don't
What a
hide the
title.
sun. I love it.
Thank you.
So you kind of deep,
Yeah.
based on this title, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay. You have any questions for her before we let her go, wifey?
I don't. I just want to hear her sing. You see me, I'm pressed. I'm anxious. I'm like, okay, let me get her on the stage. I want to just hear her sing.
You guys make sure you go out and support this artist. We try to make sure we support all of our artists.
Yes,
It's
please
hard
do.
work being an artist.
Yes.
We need support for all of our artists. They go out here and they go on a limb. A lot of times you don't get a check. A lot of times you get really tough. A lot of times they feel like quitting. A lot of times it seems like you're on a treadmill. I get it.
Oh, that's very true.
I understand because that's just part of being in the arts. But you win big when you keep betting on yourself.
That's right.
You always win big as long as you keep betting on yourself.
That is exactly
So
right.
thank you for betting on yourself, and thank you for coming on and being a part of Spotlight.
Thank you so much for having me.
You all
It's
stay
a pleasure.
tuned.
So without any further ado, we're going to get to the mic, so we'll be right back. Spotlight.
Right back after this.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
are back, and we are about to let you hear these powerful vocals of Miss Cecily. Without further ado, let's do it.
Thank you. This is Don't Hide the Sun. Hey. Don't hide the sun. Feels so damn good on my face. Don't hide the sun. Feels so damn good on my face. Head resting on a cloud, grass in between my toes, stretched out into myself. I just wanna be here with me, right here, right now. Oh yeah, don't hide the sun. Feels so damn good on my face. Yeah, yeah. Don't hide the sun. Don't close the curtains, honey. Won't run from myself today. Won't run from myself today. Won't run from myself. Oh, won't run from myself today. Won't run from myself today. Won't run from myself. Don't hide the sun. Feels so damn good on my face. Well, don't hide the sun. Doesn't it feel so good just to be alive? Right here, right now. Just to be alive. Right here, right now. Just to be alive. Oh, 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 just to be Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Cecily in the building. We want to thank you once again for coming on Spotlight of the City. Do you want to send them out with anything?
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me tonight. And once again, my name is Cecily. That's spelled Cecily. And you can find me anywhere you listen to music: Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, Google Play, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, everywhere.
Everywhere music is found. We thank you. Your vocals are amazing. All of that come out this little self. I was amazed. What do you guys think? Wonderful, right? So we want to thank our sponsors one more time, Horse and Dickies, all 3 locations. Thank you, guys. We also want to thank Leverett Financial Services. Make sure we got to give out the number. What's the number, babe? Oh man, she's slipping. So make sure you guys get the what's the website? Leverett, LEVERETTE, financialservices.com. Make sure you go check that website out. And make sure you guys stay locked and loaded every Thursday. Make sure you go like our page too. We got a spotlight page on Facebook. Make sure you also go to Instagram and like our spotlight. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, Spotlight Over the City YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us. Stay locked and loaded. We have some amazing artists, some amazing guests doing amazing things with the community. We are the people's champ of media. So we thank you guys for tuning in, and we got to get out of here. But don't ever forget to love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight Over the City.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina.